Hello everyone. This video I want to talk about Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum. Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum is represent a state it wished to be claimed to and to heritage attribute and here serve the north, the central and the south of Vietnam. In honor his hero declaration for the country and for love of all that is for him. The successor communist government decided to keep his body so that we can see the whole country reunions and the following generations can move and can come and visit him. Accordingly, on the Saturday 2nd of 1973, his mausoleum started to build in Hanok Square, where his real vivid, where his red independence declarations on the September 2nd, 1945, and was communist and August 2022, 1975, with the Soviet Union help. The mausoleum, which were made of marble and granite, and feature a three-star. The structure in the second store places the famous British body lying as a were sleeping in the simple clothes for one he would live. Outside, we can see the popular choir không có gì quý hơn độc lập tự do. But nothing is more precious than independence and freedom on the top face of the mausoleum. In the front of the mausoleum is the 79 widow trees symbolizing alcohol 79, the spring of life. The true bamboo branch on the two sides, a whistle in the wind to commemorate the president. In front of mausoleum is the Body Square. Body Square, where the mausoleum lies in a historical site where the President Ho Chi Minh read Independence Declaration of Vietnam on the 2nd September 1945. It was already in the western gate of the ancient Hanoi Citadel under the French colony. The war in destroyed to build a small flower garden named Bougier and renamed Body Square in 1945. And the square has significant roles and divides from the international largest site, containing up to 200,000 people with 168 square meters of green fresh grass. Not only is meaningful to Hanoians, but the world nations people as well. When come to President to our palace, walking a few steps to Palace Square, visitor will pass away the President's Palace right next to the mausoleum from the 1901 to 1906. The palace built by the French colonists as a place general in the Chinese governor. It has special Thai French structure and architecture since 1954. The Vietnamese government took over this palace to house the president, yet it refused. Third, it had been used to the presidential palace for high-ranking naval diplomatic meetings since then. Ho Chi Minh residents refusing to leave the President Palace. President Ho Chi Minh lived in a normal elections house nearby. The government has a small and natural oriental environment contractor for him to live, work, walking around. Visitors can feel his frugal lifestyle and the wooden tile house slowly and surrounded by the garden full of fruit trees and the peaceful fish pond. Coming science visitors, we can witness the site life in the generous state of the visitor's last days here. The house has two floors. The ground floor where the meeting place consists of the 12, uh, tra- 12 chairs around the large table. Upstairs, we are here bookshelf used as a window between the study room and bedroom. The slow west neighbor has so it's late small typewriter for him to the leaf and bottle water. The visitor can see cotton bonnet he used to wear when a leaf. Some books periodicals we were reading are left on the table below President lived here from 1958 until passed away. Uh, uh, the one pillar pagoda with the complex behind the mausoleum in front of the Ho Chi Minh Museum in an ancient one building in 1049 under Lý Dynasty. There is interesting legend referring the construction of the pagoda. The telling rhapsody King Lý Thánh Tông had this pagoda constructed in the shape of lotus based upon his very thank for his poor even a baby boy. Please come explore the legend yourself. The final construction in the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, Ho Chi Minh Museum. The museum is located on Everest Historical Body Square, largest spot in Ho Chi Minh Cumberland. It was commanded owners in 1985 in Norwich and May 1990 right on the good and centenary anniversary of President Ho Chi Minh. The museum was built the shape of white lotus flower, which nearly high 20 heights, including 3 floors. In the center of the ground floor, there is hall with 400 seats, which can host domestic and international meetings and conferences and scientific seminars. The main exhibition areas of the museum on the second floor, covering an area of nearly 4,000 square meters. More than 2,000 documents and showpiece are displayed, systematically reflecting President Ho Chi Minh life and revolution caused since the late 19th century. By coming here, tourists can share a part of Ho Chi Minh touch life. The exhibition, the museum combines the three men's President Ho Chi Minh life and revolution cause and the Vietnamese people's implementation of the President attachment exhibition on the Vietnamese people life of struggle and victory under leadership President Ho Chi Minh. Exhibition on the world history major events in the late 19th century. The exhibits are located in each hall. The left of the Ho Chi Minh biography. Ho Chi Minh complex is one of the popular destination tourists visiting. It's on the takes one day or even half day to from Hanoi to visit this place. Thank you for watching video. This about Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum.